everyone, welcome to Adda 24/7 Sarkari Naukri Ka Adda. My name is Udisha Mishra and my hair's gone out of place. Madam Avinash, first of all, Beta ji, welcome to the session. Second, I got to know about your loss. I am really sorry about whatever you had to just go through. I hope you guys are strong in these times, just tough times, they pass away, and may her soul rest in peace. Now I have everybody else here in the session. Arnab, Mayank, Sunita, I have Saktivel, Saran and Pooja Khare. Everybody, once again, this is the English medium classes. No, this is not the classes. This is the batch wherein English medium classes will be conducted in on YouTube for all of you. And the next thing that I want to tell you guys about is, just one second. Okay. Right, that's fine, everybody. Yes, Monica, welcome, good evening. Now, once again, yesterday we learned about, say, 10 rules of noun, the basic rules, the very simple ones, the very basic ones. Today we're going to be learning the rules of verb. There is a lot going on here. There's too much going on here, actually. So, we've been running around doing classes, everything. If I look a little weird, forget it. Forgive me for that. All right, यार ये comment का screen जो है technical team थोड़ा ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है life में? Okay. Better. All good. ठीक है, morning में भी कुछ problem थी और ना यार forget about it. Problem नहीं discuss करेंगे. Yes, we're going to discuss everything about most of it about verb. यहाँ पर guys सबसे पहले शुरू करते हैं by having a look at your motivational quote. Everybody remember this, stick to it, follow this, be like a postage stamp, stick to a thing till you get there, stick to the dream that you have unless you reach that particular destination. Okay, thanks Shreya Srivastav. Everybody who's here, good evening, welcome. Stick to this particular motivational quote. सबसे पहले हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं आप लोगों के साथ कि क्या होता है क्या होता है एक वर्ब. ठीक है, तो हम इस स्लाइड पे कर लेते हैं. चलिए, अब क्या होता है वर्ब मैं आप लोगों से पहले पूछ लेती हूँ, बिकॉज अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स पीपल गिव मी लाइक वेरी ridiculous definitions of the word verb. Now, if I give you, say, this word, this I've asked a lot of times, is this a verb or is this a noun? Okay, everybody, quickly, I have a question. Water is a verb or a noun? All right, so some of you seem to have, oh God. Surprisingly enough, a lot of you have given me the wrong answer. Like, I've discussed this word with you guys. I have told you seriously, thank you so much, but that's not meant for me. Subbu, you're very kind and very generous, but come on, we'll have a look at this particular word. If I say, bring me some water, this is a noun. Then I'm asking you to get me a thing which has a name, and that name is of course going to be a noun. But what if I say, I have to water my plants. I have to water my plants. Is this a verb? Is this a noun? This sentence here, this particular phrase, to water, what is it? Right, Saurabh Anand. The very few people gave me the right answer, out of which I could see Saurabh Anand, Avinash Das and Tejal Maikar. Mayank Parmar, you're majorly confused. We've had this discussion, beta. Focus a little bit. Very good job. So you can easily say that water is both a verb as well as a noun. For example, I can give you a lot of such words which are a noun as well as a verb. Simple thing that we need to do here is understand what do we mean by this particular word. Verb, as I always tell you, very majorly, a major part of this definition is that these are action words. Okay, now verbs are action words, whatever involves activity. Okay guys, So activity, like right now I'm articulating, so I am expressing myself, I am, let's say I'm explaining something, all that involves movement, all that involves activity. Similarly, if I tell you, let's say, what could it be? If I tell you running, talking, walking, sleeping, falling, jumping, anything at all that involves any kind of activity is going to be a verb. Okay, good enough. Also let me tell you that verbs are those words that help you understand the time of an action. For example, there is a very commonly used example that I at least use a lot. So if I say I teaching, making any sense? No problem, Suman Raj. Welcome to the session. Not at all a problem. Guys, quickly share the session. These are basics. Everybody needs them. Tanya Yadav, we can definitely discuss that, but not right now. Let's not break the flow. I will post an answer for this in the comment section. Not here, after the video. Okay, Sunita Chaudhary, we'll definitely try to lower down the speed. If I'm telling you I teaching, is there an error? Is there an error? Neeraj Patel, that's a very limited definition of the word. Half of it. This doesn't make any sense. Very good job. Because right now, at present, in this moment, while I'm speaking, I am doing this job. So I am going to be using this particular auxiliary verb. Now, auxiliary verb, if this wasn't there, you did not know whether my action of teaching was done or whether it was being done right now or it is yet to be done. So, for example, you can say I was teaching, you can say I am teaching, you can definitely say I will be teaching. So, all these three are possible. Right? But you did not know what am I talking about? What is my action telling you exactly? In order to give your sentence an appropriate meaning along with an idea of the time when that action was completed, you have to use the right kind of auxiliary verb. Okay. Now, next thing, if I say the moon is beautiful. Okay. What is this? What is this word doing here? Quickly tell me. Now, this is a verb for all those intelligent ones who already know. This is definitely a form of to be. And what kind of a verb is this? Okay, Ji. Quickly, kids. What kind or what category of verb does this belong to? So, people are telling me helping verb, which is an absolutely incorrect answer. Main verb, helping verb, see? And we are all preparing for apparently SBI Clerk mains, also SBI PO. So, wake up call everyone, this is not a helping verb here. Let's give you the right answer for this one. So, if this is clear, I'm going to clean that side of the board, not that side of the board, the entire board. So, if I say the moon is beautiful, now my old students, if they are there, they would be able to, the OGs should know that this is a linking verb right here. This is a linking verb. Good enough? Now, linking verb definitely comes under the category of, so it is a sort of auxiliary verb, all right? It is a type of auxiliary verb. There is, no, 1 second, linking verb is not a sort of auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is of two types, none of that is linking verb, I'm sorry, repeated that, but here. The first one is primary auxiliary, which you call helping verb. Okay? So, auxiliary verb, under that there are two verbs. One is primary auxiliary. You get to be, to do, and you get to have as well. Okay, these three. To be, to do, to have, all their forms come in the category of primary auxiliary. Moving on, another kind of auxiliary is modal auxiliary. Okay, modal auxiliaries are the ones that help you in giving out the mood of a verb. If you are talking about the mood of a verb, the moods that they help you in expressing can be obligation, ability, possibility, and you can also say ability, possibility, obligation, and suggestion, permission, etc. Okay, now these are bad handwriting, but I hope you've heard me clearly. Okay, now moving on, auxiliary verb here is done. Auxiliary verb basically helps you, your verb, in giving out the time or expressing the time, and modal verbs help you in expressing the mood of something. Next, in this case, this is all about auxiliary. Okay, so now you have to ignore this. So I hope you had taken down whatever you had to. Now let's talk about what is a linking verb. Linking verb links the subject to the complement. Okay, it links your subject to the complement, or let's say the extra information available. Now, what is your subject? The subject is moon. What is the extra information available? That it is beautiful. Okay, and this is all that it does. Okay, now linking verb, basically if you talk about it, there are 13 of them. You can say all the forms of to be. So all forms of to be is am, are, was, were, be, being, been, etc. That comes in this. Other than this, smell, taste, become, appear, etc. Okay, so these, some of the senses, the verbs of senses will also come in the category of linking verb. They can definitely act like a main verb or an action verb. At the same time, they can be acting like a linking verb. Okay, so far is it clear? Mayank, I'm going to explain it again, but others, did you get anything? Prachi, what happened? You're sad. Kids, quickly tell me, is anything clear so far? Shall I explain again? Musharraf, welcome to the session. Kuch bata do bhai, what happened? Did not check your comments for a while. Everybody slept. Hi Ram, welcome to the session. Good evening. Okay, Avinash has understood this. Others, what happened? What's going on? Not listening to me. Again. Okay. Yes, TK, yes. Hanji, Richa, welcome to the session. Talking about linking verbs here. I'm absolutely good. Am is linking. Absolutely, Shreya. Very good. TK, all those who want me to repeat, what are linking verbs? As the name suggests, it links the subject with the complement or whatever extra information about the subject is there. Okay, now the example that I've taken is the moon is beautiful. Okay, now let me give you another example. This is taste, by the way. Now, the soup tastes good. Is there a verb in this? If there is a verb in this, what kind of a verb is this, guys? This is my question right now. This sentence you have to see and you have to tell me which word is your verb and what kind of a verb is it. The sun is hot. Okay, ji, Mayank Choksi, very good. There's a session going on. Oh, I have cake.
That's why.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Promote the same thing.
Guys, SSC Adda, sir, please come and join us. Guys, SSC Adda recently completed 1 million subscribers. Congratulations. Amit, sir, please come and join us. And I'm having cake just by the way. Sir, bataiye.
एक्चुअली ये हमारी अकेले की मेहनत नहीं है, पूरा टीम का मेहनत है। ये बड़ा सौभाग्य है कि मैडम ने जो शब्द बोले हुए हैं, क्योंकि अड्डा का पूरा परिवार, पूरा टीम ने मेहनत किया है, मेरा अकेले का नहीं है, क्योंकि एक इंसान की पहचान उसकी टीम से होती है। तो भैया मेरा ये जो साथी हैं, जो मेरी जो टीम है, इसकी वजह से आज हमने 1 मिलियन जो हमारा लक्ष्य था उसको हमने पूरा कर लिया। आ जाइए भैया। तो 1 मिलियन का जो हमारा जो था कि भैया हमें ये परिवार 1 मिलियन करना है, क्योंकि देखो बैंकिंग तो आप जानते हो कि मैडम का बहुत बड़ा परिवार है जो है।
तो ये सारा परिवार एक ही है सर?
हाँ, सारा एक ही परिवार है। तो अब एसएससी भी एक छोटा सा जो परिवार,
बच्चे पहचान चुके हैं। जय महाकाल गुरुजी।
देखिए ये हमारे आ चुके हैं गुरुदेव जो है, समझ रहे हैं बात को, एकदम जो है कोरोना वायरस जो है आप देख रहे हैं कि चिकन खाने से नहीं फैलता है,
ना केक खाने से फैलता है, हम सबके ऊपर भारी है,
ना केक खाने से फैलता है,
अड्डा सब पर भारी है,
अड्डा सब पर भारी है। और महाकाल की कृपा से बस हम यही कहेंगे कि देखिए जो टीम है, ये जो गुरुजन है, ये परमपिता परमात्मा की दुआ से जो मेहनत करते हैं, बस आप इनके साथ बने रहिए बेटा। आपका ज़िंदगी में जो लक्ष्य है ना वो ज़रूर पूरा होगा, क्योंकि टीचर जिस देखिए टीचर जो भी जो मेहनत कर रहा है परमपिता परमात्मा की दुआ से, देखिए टीचर जो भी है एसएससी अड्डा, बैंकर्स अड्डा पे जो भी टीचर्स आपके लिए मेहनत कर रहे हैं, रेगुलर मेहनत कर रहे हैं, देखिए दिल लगा के आप लोगों को पढ़ा रहे हैं, वो इसी विश्वास के साथ कि भैया कि आप लोग सफल हो जाएं। और देखिए अभी कोरोना का जो डर चला हुआ है, तो लोग ऑफिसों में एकदम जो कहते हैं ना, ऑफिस आना ही छोड़ दिया, घर से काम चल रहा है, पर फिर भी एसएससी का टीम मैडम यहाँ आपके लाइव पढ़ा रही हैं, तो भैया ये आपका सौभाग्य है, क्योंकि अड्डा किसी कोरोना से नहीं डरता, हम तुम्हें बता देते हैं। अड्डा के अंदर टीचर्स पर महाकाल का बहुत असीम कृपा है, और आप पे भी बड़ी असीम कृपा है महाकाल का आशीर्वाद से। सब टीचर एकजुट होकर इस इस बच्चों को, क्योंकि एग्जाम का टाइम चला हुआ है, आप भी जानते हो, तो तहे दिल से सब लोग मेहनत कर रहे हैं। तो भैया इस मैं आप लोगों का बड़ा धन्यवाद अदा करना चाहता हूं, और मैडम का कि इन्होंने स्पेशली इनका क्लास चला हुआ तो थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्ब कर दिया।
अरे नहीं, नॉट एट ऑल सर, ये तो सेलिब्रेशन फॉर द कंपनी। अब ठीक है, अरे जय महाकाल एवरीबॉडी, एंड व्हाट अ लवली न्यूज वी जस्ट गॉट यार। एसएससी अड्डा अब 1 मिलियन लोगों का परिवार बन चुका है, एंड दैट वाज अमेजिंग। थैंक यू सो मच ऑल द फैकल्टीज। नो, नॉट एट ऑल सर, थैंक यू। तो चलिए जी, चलिए अब वापस पढ़ाई करते हैं। Thank you everybody who thinks other faculties are the best. Let's get back here. अब as we were talking about, what were we talking about? We were talking about linking verbs. हाँ, खा लिया केक खा लिया। Everybody get back to English. No talking in Hindi. Now get back here. The soup tastes good. Tastes यहाँ पर क्या है? जल्दी बताओ everybody. No wasting time. The time वैसे भी थोड़ा सा हमने इधर कर दिया है। And what is this English, Sandesh Roy? You are saying Bihar has no any cases. Either say no or just say Bihar doesn't have any cases. Sachin, unblock me. अरे राशिद जी, आपने उस दिन सचिन अग्रहरी की आईडी ब्लॉक की थी भाई, प्लीज ढूंढ के बच्चे को अनब्लॉक करें। Soup is noun, taste is adjective. Mashallah, Subbu, we need to focus, beta. Everybody else has given me a brilliant answer here. Tastes here is basically acting like a linking verb. It is just doing the job of connecting your subject with the adjective or the extra information that you have, okay? So everybody needs to understand that. The basic funda is whenever the verb is only performing one action, and that is of connecting the subject with the rest of the sentence, or let's say the extra information, you have your linking verb in place. And always there is a trick, remember, whenever you want to check whether a verb is a linking verb or an auxiliary verb, just do this. For example, here if I write soup is equal to good, so I have removed this word and I have placed the equal to sign in place of it. And if the meaning of the word the sentence doesn't change, then that means that the word was a linking verb. Okay? But, okay? Now I'll give you another example. If I say, please taste the soup. And if I am going to replace the word now here with is equal to sign, it's going to be a bad thing, right? See, I will be writing in that case, please is equal to the soup. And this is an inappropriate sentence. This is not making any sense. That means that this here was not acting like your linking verb. This is called the is equal to formula. Remember, in case you are confused whether that is acting like an auxiliary verb or it is acting like a linking verb, you need to Jassi Singh, I'm confused about what you're asking. As of now, you just need to focus here. Please remember that if you have a word and you are not sure about it, whether this is a linking verb or this is an auxiliary verb or this is the main verb, auxiliary to khair yahan par nahi hoga, but in case you want to check if this is like a main verb or an action verb or a linking verb, just apply this is equal to rule. We've, I think, discussed enough about this. We will now be moving on and seeing some questions. Taste bad ho ya good, link to taste ही दिख रहा है. अच्छा, Prangi Sharma, that day I noticed that you were asking my name. My name is Udisha Mishra, and the very first question is here. Now let's just go ahead and kill it. Everybody, read the question. Ronak Gupta says, आपका office क्यों खुला है? Strict suggestions that we only write questions in English. Thank you, Amit Kumar. Rashid ji, ये सही है? Can you tell me where's the nearest station? Could you tell me where is the nearest station? You want me to make this scan? Because Sunita Chaudhary, you don't have anything else to do in life. You've come here to discuss about my skin. Please get a life. No, that's not an issue. If I'm saying, could you tell me where is the nearest station? It is absolutely correct. There is no problem in, no Baba, no. There is no issue with that. Let me clear it for you. There is no issue with that. I'm saying I'm sticking to this. No laughing, okay? No laughing, no bullying here. NCR. Acha, NCR is no correction required. Good enough. There is a correction required, but what is the rule saying? Whenever you have indirect questions, we put the auxiliary verb after the noun. Whenever you have an indirect question. Now, what is the indirect question here? We'll go back and say the sentence says, could you tell me? So, he is first giving you one question. Could you tell me is also a question in itself. Then you see the next question. Where is the nearest station? This becomes indirect, right? Because the very first question that he asked was, could you tell me? Right? So this is the direct question. Then he makes this one the indirect question. And what did I tell you? That this auxiliary verb will be placed after the noun. This is your noun. Place is here. Did you get my point? Whenever, so a lot of times people come and say, could you please tell me where do you live? Like if they ask you, don't tell them. But could you tell me where is the nearest station? So a lot of times people have these indirect questions. What you have to remember, I'm not talking about the modal here. I'm talking about the auxiliary, and the auxiliary needs to be placed after the subject. Good enough? Next station nahi beta, nearest station. Chalo, next question. See, given a chance, I'm a very rude person. So don't give me a chance, right? Don't ask silly questions. That is why I got angry, and then I get angry and I'm done. Other people are laughing now. Yes, very good, Subhasmita. Okay, ji. Brilliant. Very good, Sachin. Aha, amazing. Everybody knows this one. Mayank Chokse, very good. I know to make pasta. So this word know. Whenever you see this, never directly use your infinitive. This is a problem. With know, if you're directly writing your infinitive here, this is incorrect. What do you have to do? You have to use the how clause here. So I know how to make pasta, but I'm not sure if it can qualify as something edible. So this could be me. Very good, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Bihar. Next, no cannot be followed directly by an infinitive. If somebody says, I know to dance, I know to talk, I know to write, I know to teach, whatever they're saying, if they're saying that, they're automatically speaking incorrect English, you need to tell them that after no, always use how and then go for your infinitive. Next question, guys. She will tell to him about her wedding when she comes back. This, I think, a lot of people do this, and it's actually very irritating. Wonder why people talk like that. No, Prangi, you asked my name. So maybe like day before yesterday or something you were asking my name. So I am telling you the answer. My name is Udisha. Yes, very good. Anant Kumar ji, welcome to the session. Acha. Okay. ठीक है. तारामती कुंवर, किंजल देवनाथ. ठीक है. Okay. Aha, very good, Ram Gurjar. Now, so pura sentence did you read? Okay, she will tell to him about her wedding when she comes back. Now, what is the rule trying to tell you? The verb tell is always followed by an indirect object without to. Now, do you guys understand what is a direct object and what is an indirect object? In this case, can you please tell me what is your direct object of the wedding? Not of the wedding, of the sentence. What is the direct object here? Please tell me. And what is the indirect object in this sentence? Quickly, guys, give me the answer. What is a direct object and what is an indirect object? Quickly give me the answer. Acha, will come back will not be a change at all. Will never be put here in this sentence. Everybody. Very good, Vipin. Very good job. Hanji, I got it. This is the error. But now I'm asking the next question, which is, yes, Tejal, I got it. So direct object, if I say I passed the cake. Now, what is my action here, students? My action is passed. I passed the cake. So who's receiving or what is receiving the action directly? It is going to be the cake. The cake is the recipient of the action. That is why this is my direct object. Good. So whatever or whoever receives the action directly is going to be the direct object. And if I write the same sentence as I passed the cake to my sister. Okay. Now in this case, I passed the cake and then the cake was received by who? My sister. She is the indirect object. Good enough? So I passed the cake to my sister. Now I hope you understand the direct recipient of the action is going to be your direct object, and whoever receives the direct object or whatever is receiving the direct object is going to be your is going to be your indirect object. Cleaning the board now. Just see, she will tell to him about her wedding when she comes back. So she will tell him. Right? The action of telling will be happening with him. Okay? Or is it going to be she will tell? So she will tell about her wedding to him or something like that. Do you want to make those kind of changes or are you clear? Very good. Achha, it was written also in your in the word tell is always followed by an indirect object. Okay, so I think everybody is clear from that. Now, so she will tell him, but the telling about is happening about what? The telling is happening because of or about the wedding. So you know it very clearly that this is going to be your DO, whereas he is your IO, and that is why just put the indirect object right here. So she will tell him about her wedding when she comes back. I hope this was clear. Moving on to the next question. She doesn't want that you to apologize. What? Okay. Tell me. It mean नहीं होता है बेटा. It means होता है. Mayank. Yeah, you are better than that. What are you doing? Very good job. Lovely. Okay जी विपिन. Starting से ही शुरू किया था हमने. As far as I remember, I think you joined the class a little late. So come at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Simple. This is very, very simple. Okay, one second. Sunita Chaudhary, that's fine. Chill. Don't be sorry. Sorry is something which doesn't make any sense, first of all. We just need to act on it. The verb want cannot be used with that clause. So if I say, I want that you start studying from today, you now know that this is incorrect. So I give you very small questions, I give you like very small sentences, but I give you a strong rule. So the whole point is that understand the rule and try to apply these rules when you're reading a newspaper. There are a lot of times error in the newspaper, in the magazines, and it is actually a very good thing. It is a very good feeling when you're able to identify errors or spot the errors in newspapers or blogs or magazines. You feel, see, I am better at it. Now, the verb want cannot be used with a that clause. It is used with the to infinitive. I want you to start. That will be studying from today. That will be all. Moving on to the next question. Seldom I have heard anything more ridiculous. Just see, you know my name, right? If you know my name, you just have to go to the app and search my name. If you get anything, join that. See, Tejal is there to help. Very good, Avinash. Amazing. Yes, Natasha. Preeti, yes. Yes, Shadab, very good job. Lovely. Chalo. Next questions here. Omitted. No, Natasha. Just see, Tejal answered your question. Check it out. Rumpa, very good. Now next one's here. Okay. So some people are telling me that have altogether is a problem, whereas some of you have given me the right answer. So when you say seldom I have, or scarcely, or rarely, or basically any word which has a negative connotation or has a negative meaning or a negative sense attached to it, remember that it is always, it always follows the rule of inversion. Inversion in the sense that this comes here and this goes here. Now why does that happen? So basically, in most of the scenarios, what happens is that your English sentences have a particular structure which looks like this: subject plus verb plus object. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is the general structure. So I teach English. Good. Now, I teach English, you see subject, you see verb, you see object. Simple sentence looks like this. Now, what did I tell you? I just told you that words that have a negative connotation to them, that have a meaning that is negative to them or associated with them, in this case, you need to follow a thing called inversion. Now, what is inversion, guys? Again, changing the places or replacing or some sort of substitution. So that is what we have to look at. In this case, the verb will come before the subject. So right now, it looks like subject, verb, object. Then what you will make it look like? It will look like verb, subject, and object. Good enough. Now, because seldom I have heard, this is called semi-inversion or half inversion. In this case, the auxiliary comes before the subject. What will be the correction? Seldom have I heard anything more ridiculous. ठीक है? Natasha is another level. She's telling me, I thought Saturday is written here. Acha, okay, I think I know the right word for this. Oh God, I think I've forgotten. So there is a beautiful word, and if it's not malapropism, I'm getting a mini heart attack here. Basically, it's an amazing word. I should have been able to give it to you guys right now, but the point is, so just how it happened with Natasha, it's written seldom, but somehow she ended up reading it as Saturday. Once what happened, I was reading a newspaper and it was written heart-wrenching or something, and I read it heart-warming. So that and this, if I'm not mistaken, but please go ahead and check. I think it's malapropism. I'm just a little confused right now. It's not coming to my head. ठीक है. Chalo khair, this is clear. Then you can have a look at this when sentences begin with a negative word. We use the inverted word order. I hope this is clear. When there is an auxiliary verb in the sentence, we put that auxiliary verb before the subject. When there is no auxiliary verb, we put do, did before the subject as per the tense. Good enough? Chalo dekhte hain next question. So he will work hard lest he should get fired. Error or no error? Rajesh Raj, why are you late every day, beta? That's a bad thing. What if you get a job with SBI and you're going to be late every day? No, not a good thing. He will work hard lest he should get fired. Jamin Bhatt, I don't think so. Very good, Swati Gupta and Natasha, Ram Gurjar, Mahesh Kumar. See, I gave you the right word. That's malapropism. Lovely, I'm proud of myself. And no error is the right answer for this one. It would have been erroneous if I didn't use this. So he will work hard lest he will get fired. If I said this, this would have been a problem. With this particular word here, this word, it will always take should with it, regardless of what is the tense of the rest of the sentence. Okay, I hope you get it. Now let's just read it. The conjunction lest requires a modal, which is should, in the following clause, regardless of the tense of the first clause. So after this lest, whatever is the tense of the rest of the sentence, that shouldn't make you change the modal here. You will use should with it, nothing else. Next, Nitibha has only attended 4 lectures. Lest plus should, lovely. Mayank Chok, say follow is spelt like this. Very good. I hope you guys yeah, I just told him, Sachin, they're not listening to me. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to sit with them and make sure that it happens. Spellinga. Spellinga of what? Natasha's written spellinga, everybody. Hemendra Chauhan, no, I cannot use a little bit of Hindi because this is an English medium batch. 5 to 5:45, I think 6 to 6:45, and I think 7 to 7:45. 3 lectures only in English. I think it will be useful for you. Try to be in the session, listen to me. If you're not able to understand me at all, then I will apologize and probably suggest a different timing and lecture to you. But in case you are able to understand me, you will become more familiar with the language. And also, I think you'll start speaking English. Yeah, the point here is Nitibha has only attended 4 lectures. So you've written it before the word attended. Okay, when I say Nitibha has only attended 4 lectures, what do you mean? That she did not dance in the lectures, she was only present there? Or what do you mean? She did not make notes in the lectures? What do you mean? It is basically, the sentence here is trying to tell you that Nitibha attended only 4 lectures. This is a particular problem with the word only. Whichever word you want to modify, whichever word you want to stress upon or emphasize on, you need to place it right before that. So here in this sentence, they're trying to tell you that Nitibha attended only 4 lectures. She was wasting her time otherwise. Good. Right, Sunita, thank you. Now this, I hope is clear. You can read it. As a general rule, the word only should be placed immediately before the word it modifies. That is when the required meaning is obtained. Next question nahi hai. Now, I have been teaching all of you. This is my second lecture. This is our English medium batch. I will be taking lectures there as well. You see Priyanshu ma'am, Udisha, Nirja ma'am and Siddharth sir. All 4 of us will be teaching you only in English, and all those students who have had issues with any other medium of conversation, this is only because of you. Adda got a lot of feedbacks and we got a lot of requests. So for your IBPS exams preparation students, we have got you this particular batch. What will you have to do? You will have to visit store.adda 24/7. Check out this thumbnail. You can see the people in the picture. You can read the name. And then don't forget to apply the code Y169. This will get you an extra discount. Okay? I hope this is clear. Thank you so much. Somebody says I teach well. That's the best compliment that one teacher can get. Sir, you want to tell me something? Okay. So it is high time you should study attentively. Simple sentence, big rule. Try to read it. Okay. Monica, the session is not over yet. Just giving you some important piece of information. Arey, the session is not over yet. There is still 10 minutes. Little bit of promotion and you guys are like, chalo, chalo, ghar chalo. What? Thank you, Satish Sahu. Ayush Rai, stay. The session is not over yet. Relax. It is high time. Acha ji Vipin. Okay, so now I will show you what basically I'm trying to tell you. It is high time plus subject plus simple past. So remove should, write studied attentively. When you see this particular phrase, take down the structure right now. Either take a screenshot or you can just take down the structure. I've moved away from the board. Everybody else is like, chalo ghar chalo. High time studied. Very good. Subha Smita, stop being so happy. Simi Singh, you want chutti from my session. You guys tell me that you don't even get to know how an hour gets over in my session. What doing the question? Okay, so what doing the question means, what do we have to do in the question? You have to just spot the error, beta. And I'm super proud of you. You tried to write your comment in English and I'm supremely proud of you. Next question is here in front of you. That's 10 minutes, okay? But I might end up, wind it up a little early. Yes, Sachin, very good job. Book prefer kar sakte ho, nahi beta, book refer kar sakte ho. Rashid ji. There's 10 minutes. 5? He doesn't like me being happy. See? It was high time we returned home. What is the problem here? No error. Very good. Avinash Das. There is an error. Jamin, I think your question was... What was your question? I forgot your question. I answered back then. No error. Bhai, there is an error. There is an error. This is so much fun when I write it like this. It's smooth and good. Previous one. Previous one would be a better choice of word. Shreya Srivastav. No, no, no. Use is instead of was. Why? It was high time. So if I'm telling you a story, it was high time. So I'm telling you a story about my past or something, and you want me to change the tense. You want me to change the situation. Beta, tense. Yes, I told you, Jamin, that you have to take up a batch, you have to take up a particular course. I'm not saying that you have to particularly take it from here, but do take up a batch or take up a course, because it gives you a lot of more direction. There, again. Chalo, dekho, let's see what is the rule trying to tell you here. It is very simple. When you have it is high time, then you use subject plus simple past. But when you have it was high time, you will write the subject and then you will use the past perfect. It was high time. I'm talking about the past. I'm talking about the time that's gone by. Natasha, super proud. So had returned. Simple. So it was high time, subject plus Lakshmi Kandas. Very good. Thank you, Tanya. Moving on. Although I've not answered the question that you've been asking again and again and again, as I told you that I'm talking about verbs here, I will give you the answer in the comment section. Next, you see, Malcolm played as though he saw the ball very clearly. Now, this could be your no error, NCR, Delhi, capital region. I have so much of pending work even now. Hifza, very, 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 very proud of you. Saktavel, yes. So you guys understood it. Now tell me this one. You have to omit as. Very good. Very good. Omitted. Omit as. Yes, Natasha. Good. Omitted. Kinjal says as if kar do. Okay. As soon as kar do. You are talking about a hypothetical situation, or you are talking about an unfulfilled condition. That's when you use as if and as though, and you want me to write as soon as. My courses, if you want my paid batch or you want my any of my courses, please visit store.adda 24/7. All the details, how do I teach, what is my experience and everything, you can read it there. Remove though, bhai, had kar di galat answer ki, like seriously, I couldn't even explain it in English how disappointed I am. Good evening. As soon as is not going to be the replacement, guys. Please focus. Malcolm played as though he saw is incorrect. Now, what is the rule telling you here? What is the structure that you need to follow with as if or as though, which are almost the same in meaning? Please take this down, beta. I have discussed it with you guys. Now, subject. After that, you see simple past. You see simple past here. Played is simple past. Your subject was Malcolm. Then you said simple past, and then you used as though. After that, you use another word, the ball, and then you use past perfect. No, I'm sorry, not the ball. The he, of course. He is the subject. Ball is the object. My bad. So Malcolm played as though he, past perfect, had seen the ball will be the right way to write it. Take a screenshot. Three minutes, yeah? 3 minutes, Rashid ji. 2 minutes? Okay, 2 minutes. My books that I like to refer to, one would be Ace English by Adda 24/7. Number 2 will be Wren and Martin. I always refer to Wren and Martin. Pretty cool, pretty nice, decent, good enough. This is good? Clear? Chalo. Last question for the day. He behaves as if he owned her. as though he had seen. Richa Sanak, it will be as though he had. The subject doesn't go anywhere. The subject remains, stays. I know, Sunita, why does the time goes away so fast? चलिए. राशिद जी, बच्चों ने आपके लिए मैसेज लिखा है. Hang on. चलिए, वेरी गुड. आहा, देखिए आपका रूल यहाँ पर बेटा. सो यू हैव नो, yeah, subject plus simple present. So he behaves. Then you have as if. You see simple present, then you have as if, and then he owned her, subject plus past simple. So this is correct. This is correct. Don't make it owns. This is improper. What is the structure telling you, kids? Subject, and then you see that the verb next to it, if this is in simple present, and then there is this phrase called as if. After that, you will use, of course, the subject is repeated, and then you see the verb that should be in simple past. ठीक है? He owned her, so there is no error in this particular question. I'm going to be winding up the session right at this moment. Thank you very much for joining me. I have to go now. All of you are amazing people. We're learning English day by day. We're improving day by day. We're working hard day by day. We're very happy people. We're very positive people. You have to take good care of yourselves. From tomorrow, I'm starting with my work from home. I'm super thrilled for that. I hope I don't have to work a lot. Though I will be working only for you guys, Adda's working only for you guys, so you have to have faith in us. At the same time, you have to work a lot. Put your best foot forward, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care, all the best. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.